What is up, heroes? What is up, Evernauts? It's been a while, and for good reason. Starting with Metahero, I know some of you may be a little bit upset that there haven't been more updates, but this is for good reason. And I can finally announce the biggest date since the launch of Metahero, the biggest freaking announcement, the biggest piece of news that will finally make you all understand what the hell has been going on behind the scenes. The 19th of February, drum roll, is the biggest announcement probably that will ever happen for Metahero. It will explain to you, and you will just see. Let me put it this way. It will validate everything that we've been trying to tell you without actually being able to tell you because of having our hands tied for legal reasons. This announcement alone could change forever the metaverse as we know it, and photogrammetry and everything involved in that whole thing. It will show you that we are probably the most serious crypto and business, real world business that has come to be as of yet in terms of bringing hardware to the world in a tokenized and commercialized fashion. We've shown you the most advanced scanning technology. Wolf is very busy finalizing the scanner because there have been some slip-ups. We're not going to lie. Things got a little bit complicated, but the good news is on the 19th of February, you will understand where this is all going and how it's going to get there. So mark that date in your calendar as we finally got it confirmed today. I had a long call with Polish Elon Musk, Mariusz, and he said that it is happening. And I've been waiting for this for months. But these things, when you're building real world stuff, it takes time. And so I thank you for your patience, but I am honestly so relieved that I can tell you that on the 19th of February, you will understand everything. And from there, it's just, we're just going to continue building because we are out of the speculation phase. We're in the building phase. We have real world hardware and real world problems with COVID. There are shortages of certain electrical parts. But having said that, Wolf has managed to secure a shipment of 600 more of the most advanced Sony cameras for photogrammetry, shipping in February, and they will start building and constructing further scanners. You've probably heard we are now building a mobile scanning unit that we'll be able to send to all the shows and easily assemble, disassemble it. Another 600 cameras will be shipped to Wolf, and by the middle of this year, I think they bought up practically the whole inventory of the world's supply of these cameras. So the 19th of February, I just ask you for a little bit more patience, and you will understand what we are all about as the Metahero, Wolf Digital World, and Everdome family. We are really trying to push things to the edge, and in doing so, we have to take a few risks. We have to sometimes push, dates a little bit faster than we may if we were more reasonable. But we are entrepreneurs. We only know how to try to move fast, and sometimes that doesn't exactly work as we plan. And we apologize for that, but you will understand on the 19th of February why it was worth the wait. So I thank you for your patience and for sticking by our sides. Because I know crypto can spoil people for these immediate returns, instant gratification. And if you're not getting that, your dopamine dips and you don't know what's going on. But we're here building the future digitized world. And that requires time, and it requires building. For example, Wolf is now, as we speak, building their own server infrastructure in Switzerland, which is necessary to secure these hypersensitive files. Furthermore, Bali, our CMO, just got back from Monaco, where we've secured the F1 sponsorship. So we're going there, hopefully with one of our, with one of our portable scanners. So that's going to be huge. That's in May, I believe. Other than that, Wolf Digital World is finalizing the process of opening up shop in Dubai. That's been a bit delayed as well, unfortunately. However, it's all worth the wait, because anyone who's holding Hero token is either a speculator, and those people are probably out, or you understand that when, and it is a question of when, we deploy this whole infrastructure, it changes everything. So, retail investors, just hodl. And we're going to figure out some incentives to help you guys hodl. Like personally, Locking tokens, typically if I invest in other projects, I will lock them up if I can, because then I don't touch them, I don't think about them, and they just kind of do their thing. I only invest in teams, I don't invest in marketing, and I don't invest in promises. I look at the people. When you find a project you believe in, you just hodl. You hodl. It's a few years at a time, and then you're free financially, potentially for the rest of your life. So this is what, this is why we're launching staking on Everdome, and we're going to figure out something for hero holders to incentivize you guys and make it easier to hodl while we build and do the hard work in the real world, placing these pieces of hardware around the world and getting this infrastructure laid out across the world. Because everything has shifted around, we haven't publicized our strategy. Wolf Digital World Polish Elon Musk personally told me today that at the beginning of March, we're going to publicize the new strategy, which takes into account the changes that have happened. And after the announcement on the 19th of February, it'll be easier to talk about things, because we'll be able to say things publicly that I simply wasn't allowed to say before. So hero holders, again, one more week of patience and you will understand what's going on, what's been going on, and what is about to happen. Moving on to Everdome. So the launch went perfectly. Like, you have to understand, we spent months planning the tokenomics. We spent months planning every little step leading up to the launch and post-launch, and we are well under our way to executing our it feels like a chess game that has just gone exactly as we had hoped. In the meantime, we are introducing to you our all-star team. Like, for those of you that don't know what it means to build in stealth, we have been building in stealth for 4 months, and we already have an alpha version that's being tested internally. A VR experience of Everdome is already, like, it's mind-blowing. I haven't had the opportunity myself because that's with the team in Poland, but I can't wait to try it. I've seen the videos, and that's coming public very, very soon. And as you guys know, I always reiterate that the team is everything in crypto. Unfortunately, a lot of projects are able to get away with pure marketing, but inevitably ultimately building a metaverse or a game is extremely freaking difficult. You can build a crappy game that nobody will play, but to build an engaging metaverse or game that people want to log into and experience, that is a insane task. And for that, you need veterans, game developers that are veterans. And those are the types of people we have. I don't know if you've seen, but some of our guys are from Netflix, from CD Projekt, from all the crazy big companies. And the project is nothing more than the team, and our team is all stars, and they keep joining us. Like, this is you have to understand, one of the hardest things to build any project is to hire the right people. And we have one of the most exciting propositions for any game developer in the world. We have a blank canvas to create the ultimate metaverse experience on the Unreal 5 engine. Nobody's done this before, especially in crypto. And we are well on our way to do this. And we're gonna be delivering at lightning speed. I'm having calls almost daily with the team with new ideas. I've taken a deep dive into NFTs, and this is the alpha, by the way. Dome holders will be eligible with certain requirements for the early Everdome Explorers Genesis NFT drop, which would be a game changer. That's a bit of the alpha. I'm not going to say more. You'll learn more about that. Other than that, staking, I'll give you a little bit of juicy details. The first people who will stake their dome will have 6-figure APRs. I don't know if you guys have farmed before, but those figures obviously go down the more people stake. But we're going to have the craziest staking mechanics to make it easy for you to become a long-term hodler while getting those crazy returns. And we plan to, almost 25% of the total supply is dedicated to staking and other kind of rewards. So we're going to continually replenish those pools to keep that incentive high. We've constructed the tokenomics so that the circulating supply of Dome is very, 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 very low, and we will keep it that way. Most of the tokens, although there's 100 billion, most of them will never be touched. There's no need to touch it. The metric you should be looking at is circulating supply, and our team is finalizing the API for CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, so you'll see the actual circulating supply And, you know, with staking, if it's going to be very exciting. And if everything goes according to plan, that should be live around in a week. We will keep you updated with that. I'm super excited about that. And one more thing about the early Everdome Explorers Genesis NFTs. The people who qualify for the airdrop of that will be then eligible for further collections of our NFTs. As you guys saw, we showed you one of our artists yesterday. We have many more of this caliber of people joining our team. So we're gonna have some crazy artwork. It's gonna be, you know, concept art from the actual Everdome experience. It's gonna be other stuff, but we're gonna be releasing series of NFTs, and I think they're gonna be amazing. I've seen some concept art. Brace yourselves. Like I only just got into like deep dive NFTs like 3 weeks ago. And it's such an interesting space, and we're going to be right there at the forefront of it. I wanted to shout out to Jonas from Tencent. They are hands down the best launchpad in crypto. I mean, without them, we wouldn't have launched either Metahero or Everdome. And I know the next two projects are going to be launching, and they are fire, and I'm happy to be involved because it's all synergetic. Everything we do is just for mass adoption. We are having fun while doing serious work, and that's the beauty of crypto, is that you get to do that. It's a blessing. And look, Everdome is it's designed with all the experience from Metahero. It's designed to reward you guys, the hodlers, the early Everdome explorers. It's going to be the most remarkable experience once you actually get to put a headset on and experience it yourself. You will have a priority into our public alpha. And I can't believe we're doing this. Like, our team of 40 plus people already working in stealth, building this thing, hammering it out. We will deliver faster than any other team. I know a lot of other metaverse projects, they're all like all these little fancy videos, but they're not actually building anything. Not actually building anything that anyone will ever want to play. That is a art form to make a game that's playable, that's engaging. And we have the people who have done this before with The Witcher, with Cyberpunk, with a bunch of other games. And we're having this crazy group of super talented people coming together to just create the most fantastic experience imaginable with the most novel technologies, which is namely Unreal 5, then importing, you know, the models from Wolf Digital World and Metahero. It's just going to combine into something unimaginable, I believe, at this point. But we'll be leaking further in-game footage. I get to see the alpha, you know, from the team. They send it to me. It's mind-boggling. The team's working extremely fast. We have some crazy partnerships coming up. You have to understand that a lot of brands that you see coming into the sandbox in Decentraland, there's a lot of brands that don't, because it's very detrimental to their brand to be associated with this blocky, kind of cartoony, Minecrafty, you know, type of graphics. A lot of the prestigious brands are contacting us saying they've been waiting for something like Everdome to get involved, and you'll be hearing what names those are very, very soon. So everything is coming together beautifully. And again, thank you for your patience. Thank you for understanding, you know, while we build, that things just take time, but that time will be worth it. And you will understand on the 19th again of February. I've said that date probably 10 times now. I'm excited to see how this all comes together, how it's just already coming together. And I always say this is just the beginning. We're really just getting started. Our team is growing every week, and it's just a blessing to be in a position to be building for the community, because if you stick with us, you will make it. Wagmai, we're all going to make it. Thank you. See you next time.